Ladies and gentlemen, would you please make welcome David D. with the Elvis Tribute.
See right up, oh see what you have done. Well, I said see right up, oh see what you have done. Now, girl, you made me love you, but now you look when it's gone. Hear what I said? Well, I'm going away, baby. Lord, I won't be back till fall. Well, I'm going away, baby. Lord, I won't be back till fall. If I find me a good girl, I won't be back at all. Hear what I say, play me. Yeah. Lord, I won't be back till fall. If I find me a good girl, I won't be back at all. Yeah, what I say? Well, I said, see she right up. Oh, see what you have done. Well, I said, see she right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is yet another episode of Rogan Radio, here broadcasting live from Studio A in the, or on the campus of Casa La Rogan Liverpool. Tonight, let me tell you something. First, right off the bat, we have a very special guest in the studio. It's the one. It's the only.
Dude, I'm in here every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Duggar.
Yeah,
Give it up to the Duggar. Give it up to the Duggar, man.
All righty, I'm here to
Let's
have
go.
we got to have some fun tonight here on the Social Hour Live. Is that what we call this?
That's what it changes. It changes every week, I think. It just depends what we have to eat and what we have to drink beforehand. The pre-party party will just tear us up every single time.
Yeah, I got to tell you, every time you come here, there's more and more people. You are surrounding yourself with more people all the time.
It's amazing, isn't it, though?
And they make you look great.
I tell you, you know what, don't they, though?
Yeah,
Don't they, though?
You're like Seinfeld. You don't have to be funny. You got all these guys.
Yeah. And normally, I would say, Duggar, I mean, besides the beautiful faces of everybody in the studio.
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
It makes me all squishy.
I know.
That makes me look so much better.
Well, you
Hello,
got a
Christian.
haircut. You look great, by the way.
I did get a haircut.
Who
Where's
cut
that?
your hair?
I did. I was out in the garage. I did a little manscaping today.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Oh,
In
yeah.
the garage, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Have to just make sure the doors are down. Because let me tell you something. Even though they don't see if somebody's walking by and you have the mirror, they can absolutely see what you're doing.
They see the front and the back.
Absolutely.
Hey, I brought that caulking gun, by the way. Which has nothing to do with your manscaping.
It sounds like it did.
I'm sure we'll see his manscaping at some point during the
Yeah,
show.
we usually do. Yeah.
We've been having a problem with that, Duggar, of off-camera nudity. Anyway, we want to thank Chad
We haven't had the
Puccio.
problem. He's had the problem.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We want to thank Chad Puccio for going ahead and bringing us dinner tonight.
Again, thank you very much.
As always.
Oh my goodness,
Again.
we eat just fantastically here. We eat fantastically here. But let's go around the room. Let's introduce everybody once again, as we always do at the beginning of the show. First of all, suffering from a sinus infection, or it could be maybe a yeast infection. Darren Harmon, the director, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, everybody, how you doing?
That's it. That's it. On the other side of the table, the right hand man, the guy that feeds us all. I tell you what, takes care of things. Now you're going to be the official party planner. You're the events coordinator. I went ahead and designated Chad as that.
My mistake of going to Walmart and picking up a daggone day planner.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Puccio from Monongah, West Virginia.
Hello, everybody.
Once again, the one and the only. We're going to be talking to Duggar tonight about a lot of things, not only from the last episode we have up at the Best Western, but the big thing coming up on November 12th up in Bridgeport at the Comfort Suites. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the infamous, ladies and gentlemen, it's Duggar. Right here.
Hey, all right, good to be here.
Hey, listen, by the way, your daughter's listening from Colorado?
Which one? I got three.
Chris.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was just up. We were all up in the last week at this time. We were all up in the Pocono Mountains.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
And she was there. My son was there. My other daughter was there. So, yeah, she's back out in Colorado now.
That's
so.
a beautiful state.
Yeah,
Beautiful place.
So,
Well, we got to just mind your P's and Q's. We got Duggar's daughter on here.
yeah, we got to
I
watch.
would
So
never
be careful. Watch
say
what
it.
you
I would
say.
never say
We
anything.
got to watch what you say.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, a regular on the show. Now we have straight from Japan, from Tokyo. We have a segment coming on tonight. He's wearing an official Rogan Radio shirt, courtesy of Chad. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce.
Hey, konbanwa.
Oh, Takahashi, yeah. Daggone, I just love how that sounds. We also have the staple of the show, one of the three originals. He's straight from the coal mines. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Whiz sitting over here.
Hey, listen, real quick, Doug or Donnie ever wants to know if we can do a slow jam for Duggar's daughter. I don't know if we can do that or not. That would be appropriate.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Good.
I don't think so.
Probably not. And last of all, I'd like to introduce probably the most important concept of the show. He's a good-looking dude. He's witty. He makes everything happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Rogan, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Beck over here.
Thank you very much. What? I don't get any respect around here. You know that? I get no respect around here. I'm the oldest guy. Well, not anymore.
Hey,
No.
man,
Not anymore. Not tonight. Not tonight.
You get lots of loving.
And you're not the oldest around here with me either.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, way to open your mouth there.
セクシーですね。
Thank you very much.
But listen, we have a big thing going on up at the Duggar has a big thing going on November 12th, and that's we love having Duggar in the studio. And what happened last time? Mark Hoppy's out with. They're out there talking on the deck right now. They're out there talking on the deck.
Yeah,
with
what happened to James?
He's out there with.
he's all
they're out there giving moonshine
chips.
recipes. Yeah, they're back there. One's talking about apple. Mark's talking about banana.
Oh, all right.
But anyhow, the last time, if you were up at the last Duggar dance, one of the great things about it is we had a courtesy room. Rogan Radio did, and we had a fantastic time. After all that was over, we went down and we had Duggar. You had a great crowd, and it was a blast.
Yeah.
And I got to say something. You were quite the ladies' man that night.
Yes, sir. That's only because I was wearing my favorite perfume. Ladies and gentlemen, new sponsor. It's a Enchanted Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift. It smells just like cotton candy.
Let me see. Oh.
Listen, let me tell you something. Every time you put this stuff on, not only do you feel like $1 million, but you know what? You'll work for $5.
And get $4 change.
But Duggar, tell us about what's going to be happening up here on November 12th in Bridgeport, because
Ooh,
this is going to be big news.
That stuff stinks.
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell like a stripper.
Yeah, it does smell like
That's
that.
what I mean. This is actually stripper perfume.
Is it?
Believe it or not.
kidding.
Literally, it is.
It's
Well,
stripper.
It's the real deal.
I'm so glad you seem to
You want to
really.
vouch for this, Chad?
I'm wondering where you guys get your information from. How do you know that?
Well, see,
That came straight
We don't have
from
to get
a
sued.
stripper bar.
it absolutely did. And I'll tell you this. See, one thing that when people misunderstand is we talk about a lot of crazy things here, but it's all done out of research. It's not that we enjoy any of this stuff.
No.
So say, for example, Chuck goes to a stripper bar. I didn't. Say,
Hypothetically.
for example, hypothetically I did. Theoretically I did. And then you end up with this, and you're like, what is this?
Oh, where did that come from?
Well, when it
How
rolled
did I
out of
get
Chad's
that?
truck, or when it rolled out of the truck,
Yeah. Well, see, this is where we talk about theoretical stuff.
You know,
I wish you'd quit putting stuff in my truck, Jimmy.
what worries me is you really seem to enjoy putting that on. That's what.
Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
look like
Hey,
you
Duggar,
don't-
let
you
me tell
don't
you
know
something.
half of it.
I can tell you what. I can strap anything on and absolutely enjoy it. But no, actually, this is not stripper stuff. I just made that up. But you know what? You guys
It could
played
be,
along
but
pretty
it could
good.
be, though.
Boy, it smells pretty good, and it's. I actually got this from Mark Coffey. It's Enchanted Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift.
listen, everybody out there isn't stupid. Behind everything we say, there's got to be a little bit of a story behind it.
Yeah, it's a little underlining.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, where there's smoke. there's
Absolutely. But anyway, let's get back to the Big Duggar Dance happening November 12th up at the Comfort Suites, and this is going to be great, man. This is going to be big.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, we did one. When was it? In May? I think it was in May.
It
We
was
did
in
one
May.
at the
Yeah.
Best Western. This one we're going to be doing up at the Comfort Suites. That's right there next to IHOP.
Right.
And we'll be there from 8 to midnight, November the 12th. And, it's going to be there, all 80s and 90s music. And all the and I'm amazed at how many people haven't been to any of these yet because they didn't know about them.
And this one's
You
a
know?
nice one because that's a nice place. I stayed there when I moved back here. Actually, I
Right.
stayed there for a bit, and it's a nice hotel.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be there this time. The Best Western wasn't available. We tried to, that's where we've been having them.
Right.
So we're going to do this one at the Comfort Suite, and it's a really nice facility. And I'm hoping to see a lot of new people who weren't able to be at the others because there were still a lot of people who didn't know about them.
Right.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
get the word out there.
What?
Tell your friends about it.
I didn't know about
You
the
didn't know
dancing.
about it?
I didn't know
Yeah.
about it.
You didn't know about this one?
Yeah,
coming up on November?
you're the one who told me, hey, are you going to show up? And I said, you just show up. And I said, okay.
Yeah. See, a lot of these pictures from around the room. This one right here is one of my favorites. This is from
Yeah.
the one at the Best
Heck yeah.
Western.
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Bruce was getting his groove on.
I remember taking that. I thought it would be blackmail photo, but
And didn't turn out to be.
Yeah,
Now-
that backfired on you.
yeah.
Now, but one of the cool things though about it is that since they're in hotels, that there's a cash bar, so it's like 21 and over,
Yeah.
which is like the same thing that happened at the Best Western. Is that you can go and Chad, you got a room.
Yeah, I went ahead and got a room already, and just depends on what site you go to, how much it costs, and stuff like that. But the rooms are going pretty fast, so if you're wanting a room, you better.
And we're only
Get
talking
one now, right?
And we're only talking about $80-$90.
Yeah, I only paid $87 plus tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which motel? Comfort Suite?
Comfort Suites.
Comfort
Right,
Suites.
it's right there
Up
by the
at,
IHOP.
Charles Point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it ends up getting full, there's a bunch of ones right there at walking distance. Shoot, I live close to there, but you can't stay at my house.
Oh, I think we can, Jimmy.
Ah.
I think we have, Jimmy.
Listen, we did the last time you were out of town.
Yeah, I bet.
Where's the stripper music for that one?
Nah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
so
Vicky knows where I live.
that's
What?
coming up now, Duggar. If they want to get advance tickets for this, because it's a lot of people like to be secure. I know there's a lot of people coming in. I know for a fact there's a lot of people coming in to town. If they want to get advance tickets, so they are in like Flynn.
Yeah, you can. Advance tickets will be just like before. $10 advance, $15 at the door. You can get advance tickets by calling 304-282-4129. You may want to jot that number down in case anybody asks you. It's 304-282-4129. And if they like Duggar Music, if they go to Duggar Music, our Facebook page, which is Dougger. Nobody spells it right.
Yeah.
But it's Dougger.
Right.
Duggar Music, and you like that page, and you'll be notified about all the upcoming dances. And we're going to be giving away a room again. We're going to be giving away a room for two and a free breakfast at IHOP the next morning.
Nice.
And all you've got to do to win that, like before, is just share all the posts concerning the dance, and you might win an overnight stay at the Comfort Suites.
So, I
There you
mean, that's going to be really nice then. So, basically, if, like with these videos and things like that, just like the page. And then every now and then you'll have a video come up, like it, and then you can actually get an overnight stay and breakfast the next morning.
Yeah, we're gonna be. That's right. Somebody will win an overnight stay for 2 and breakfast the next morning, and that'll be cool. That way you can get as knockered as you want. Don't have to worry about driving home.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do the responsible thing.
Yeah,
fantastic.
like we always do.
Like,
That's absolutely.
like Mark Thompson said, it'll be a celebration because the election will be over. So whether
no joke,
whether
right.
who wins, whether you're mad, sad, you can go there and party, get it all out of your system.
That's right.
Right. So once again, get the number 304-282
4129.
4129.
Yeah.
282.
What do we give? Can we give a pair of tickets away right now?
Ooh, do you want to?
Can we do that?
We can do that.
You want to take a phone call?
Hey, so Stephanie on there says, does the Duggar have any photos of when he did dances at the Armory in the 80s and 90s?
You know, funny that she should mention that because James, the guy who does all my lighting and sound, has been with me forever. He's mentioned a number of times that we don't have any, because back then you didn't have the cell phone. I mean, people are taking pictures constantly now.
Right.
Because they've got a camera with them all the time.
It was before the digital camera back then.
But we have very few pictures.
Isn't that something, all those years and things, and there's really not a lot of documents, because you really didn't think about it. You didn't even have it.
If anybody has any pictures, like if anybody took pictures when they were young and they were coming to the dances, I'd like to get a hold of some of them. If they
they can post them right there to Duggar Music on Facebook.
Yeah.
They can post it, put a link and post it right there.
You know, it's probably a good thing that there wasn't a lot of pictures from back when we were younger.
Oh boy!
We have
We
have a lot of blackmail on all of us.
Oh yeah.
The bad part about it is you get the pictures from back then and the pictures from now, and you probably see that not much has changed.
Yeah, no joke, right? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually have a contest there. We're going to give away a pair of tickets, Duggar. A pair?
Yeah, let's give away a pair of tickets for the dance on November the 12th at the Comfort Suites, and however you want to do it. Hey, it's your show.
Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to give away a pair of tickets right now to go see, to join us all at the Duggar Dance on November 12th up at the Comfort Suites in Bridgeport, along with your chance to win an overnight stay and breakfast the next morning at the IHOP. Here's what you have to do right now if you want to do this, and it's very easy. Tag a person in a post and say Duggar Dance November 12th. Write that in a comment. After this song's over with, we're going to pick one of those people that do that.
All right. So the person that tagged it or the person that was tagged?
No, the person that writes the comment.
Okay.
The person that tags somebody. If you're watching right now, you tag somebody. Put somebody's name on here. Put Duggar Dance November 12th. That's all you have to do.
That's it. Duggar Dance.
And then
November
after this
12th.
song's over, we're going to pick somebody. How about that?
Sounds good.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a great time. You know what? And I know it's going to be a great time because James and Mark are outside on the deck still talking about the last time.
Well, what they can remember, Mark.
Yeah, right.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't know. I can't
yeah,
say
that's
anything
what I mean.
about it.
I would love to know.
Do you know how many people we had up there, or you had up there last time?
Up at the Best Western?
Up at the Best Western. It was a lot.
It was well over 100.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That place was
packed.
Yeah,
so far we only have one. Joyce Maxwell tagged Nina Burns.
Okay, there's Joyce. Joyce was at the last one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We had a good time with Joyce.
Yeah.
I mean, in a nice way.
Yeah. We better be.
You think?
Once again, we're having a contest here. If you want if you want to win a pair of Duggar tickets to go to the dance and a chance to win an overnight stay at the Comfort Suites, along with breakfast at the next morning at the IHOP, all you have to do is tag somebody in a comment on this thing right now. Just tag somebody that you know. Put their name down.
And put Duggar Dance
November 12th. Boom. That's it.
You got to put Duggar Dance November 12th.
I left an example.
Yeah.
You forgot a part there, D.
Put it down there, D. We went
tag them, but need to what? November 12th.
November.
Yeah,
12th.
he got that. Darren got that.
Yeah, I tagged him, but it didn't
Cassie
show up as
got
a tag.
Erica.
Okay, Cassie's in there. That's right.
Becky Wade. Becky Wade's
in there. I bet she takes Diamond.
That's what it said. Diamond.
Debbie Simons.
Yeah, they better
Debbie
show
Simmons.
up.
Debbie's
So
in there.
I tagged him that way. I left him.
Okay.
Heather put
so
Pam
that way
Kirby.
everybody will know exactly.
Heather's got Pam Kirby tagged.
Oh yeah. Well,
What was
that
that about?
Oh
Listen, I hope she wears the same shirt she did last time.
The Rogan Radio.
We're getting to where we're having a bunch of them tagging people. We better do this a different way. We can't just arbitrarily.
You guys writing these names down?
Can you write the names down?
Yeah, we're gonna have to because.
Okay.
Because boom, 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 boom.
There's a lot of them. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Stephanie said Michelle Wagner.
Okay, you just write the names
Good
down.
job. You did that right, Stephanie.
This
Michelle
is why.
Wagner.
This is why. Listen, this is one good thing about having Chad on the show. This is why he's like the organizer. He has the golden pen, and he's writing all these names down.
Betsy Shaw. Vicky did Betsy Shaw, who just had a birthday, by the way. Betsy just had a birthday.
Hey,
so happy birthday to Betsy Shaw.
I think we should sing her happy birthday.
Why don't we?
Actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to hold off on that and remind me to give her a love jam because it was her birthday. We didn't get to sing her happy birthday yet.
Betsy's?
Yeah, Betsy Shaw just had a birthday a couple of days ago. She just turned 41, I think. Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen.
46,
Patty Markley up there in the P County.
Is that where they pee a lot?
That's in Preston County. That's where they have buckwheat and sausage.
Patty Markley. Tina tagged Patty Markley.
Heather said she'll wear something patriotic.
Hello, Roseanne.
Roseanne, why don't you turn on your bread?
You got Mark Thompson in there? We're going to have to go back and just double check. Make sure we got. Yeah, that's who we were just talking about. Up there in P Country. How long is this song? Once again, oh my goodness, this song's like 12 minutes long. Okay, I'm going to give you another minute. You have one more minute to tag somebody in a comment along with saying Duggar Dance November 12th. What that does, it gives you a chance to win a pair of Duggar tickets to the dance. It also gives you a chance for an overnight stay at the Best Western after this. I mean, it's not associated. Your name will be entered into that, along with breakfast at the IHOP. Duggar, I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this one. This is going to be big stuff.
We're gonna have a good time, and of course, you and the guys will be there.
Oh, absolutely.
So right there, you know it's going to be a good. If nobody else shows up, we're going to have a good time.
Oh yeah.
Right? Hey, I want to say hi. My brother is listening over in just outside of Gettysburg.
No kidding.
Two of you? Yeah, the war's over now, so he's he's over there on his farm. Him and Jack Daniels is with him.
Oh man.
Not the Jack Daniels.
No, I know
exactly.
I'm sure. He just like the DANYLS or something like that. Yeah.
So they're over there. They're over there outside of Gettysburg watching, and of course my daughter out in Colorado, Crystal, and
your wife's on here too. I saw your wife a little bit ago.
Patty, she's probably on.
No,
there.
I mean I saw your wife.
How dare
a little
you,
bit ago.
son, his wife.
Brandy tagged Jody Fortney. Jody Fortney. That's Brandy right there. Hey, can you turn my mic up just a little tiny bit?
No, it sounds absolutely good. It's just
but it's far.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, we always have a great time at these things because it's all, as we said before, it's all the same people who, as teenagers, used to go to the dances back in the 80s and 90s, and now they're all grown up. You know, they're in their 30s and 40s. We're playing all the same music. And what about that sound system James put together?
Oh, my goodness. You know what? He put something together, and it's marvelous.
Yeah.
I mean, what he does and how he does it, and it's rocking, and it's just, when you can feel the bass, that's what I like. When you can hear it going into it, but then you get in there and you have something like It Takes Two or, you know, Baby Got Back or something, you can just actually feel that thing, the air moving and hitting you. Oh, my goodness.
Well, he lives for that. For the sound and the lighting, the sound, he puts all that. And as I said, he's been with me since he was about 18 years old. He was with me. Same guy was with me back in the day, in the 80s and 90s. He did all the work back then, and he's still at it. And he's got it looking and sounding real good. James Poley, remember that name?
James Poley, and wherever he is.
Getting all those, Chad.
Do we have a lot of it in there? Do you tell me when you have them all written down? The contest.
They're kind of working on it. Joyce is throwing them out there.
I know, right?
Huh?
I think she's doing.
I think she's trying.
I think she's doing her whole friends list.
I'm telling you, but we're done. We're done. We're not going to add any more names here. I got to get this done. We're going to actually have to have a pull out of the hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just make it happen.
One out of the hat. I'll make it happen.
Okay. See, that's good. That's why Chad is in the studio. That's why Todd can be here or he doesn't have to be here, and that's okay. And the show can go on.
Josh Jenkins says, I kissed a lot of girls at the Duggar Dance above the Shinson Fire Department back in the day.
Whatever. Who said that?
Josh Jenkins.
I probably caught him, too.
On a throne of lies.
we used to catch all that stuff going on all the time.
Oh, it was great.
You know what? Back in the 80s or 90s, especially in the 90s, I probably could have talked to a lot of girls, but I didn't know how to speak English then.
Right.
You know?
Now you do,
Yeah,
Bruce.
now.
Well, and you were in Japan, too, then.
Right? Of course, back then, most of those girls didn't understand English anyway, so it didn't really matter.
That is fantastic. Now, let me ask you this, Bruce. Speaking about this, because I know you love 80s and 90s music because you listen to it you listen to it at work all the time. So say it's 2016. Right? We're just going to say it's 2016.
I think it is 2016.
And we're going to say, by chance, maybe you're talking to a one Betsy Shaw. You meet her at them. Now, granted, she's got a man, but we're just going to throw out a name, Betsy Shaw. Okay,
Betsy.
So you don't know English. Okay, But you're going to go up to Betsy and you're going to sweet talk her at the Duggar dance in Japanese. Yeah.
Betsy? 一緒に踊りませんか?
Oh, I think that gave me a tingle down in my nether region.
Yeah, I think so too.
ちょっと恥ずかしいんだけど、噛まないかな?
Oh, I did not know she had those.
I'll tell you what, I didn't know I had those.
He said, do you want to see my sword?
Ooh.
Japanese sword.
Ooh, I call that a ginsu.
What else would you say, Tor?
周りの人には構わないでいいからさ.
Damn,
eats. I heard eats.
Yeah, boy. He'd eat that.
Eats sashi, sushi, raw fishy. I don't.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
keep going, Bruce. This is the Betsy Shaw's The Slow Jam from Bruce at the Duggar dance back in the 80s when he didn't know English.
いや、そんな感じでいいね。ダンス上手じゃない。
Oh, something about Georgia.
No, what he said, I know exactly what that is.
What did he say?
He said, do you want to go to the drive-in of my Chevette?
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Oh, Betsy, you don't have to go to Home Depot anymore. Because Rogan Radio's got all the wood you need.
And Jimmy strikes again. Jimmy strikes again. Oh my God.
Oh my. Well, you know, Betsy, that we love you.
Good job.
We know, Betsy,
Good
that
job,
we
Jim.
love you.
Who cares about Betsy? Good job, Jim.
You know what? I never thought about that, though. You don't need Home Depot because we have all the wood you need. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that as a pickup line.
Go ahead. You do it when you go to the Home Depot.
Oh, my goodness. Chad's got the knife out. That means we are about ready to pick a name. That is fantastic. While we're waiting for Chad, we want to go ahead and give you an update on what's going to be happening here in the not-too-distant future. On October 22nd, up at the Sagebrush, they built the largest guitar to scale. It's an acoustic guitar in the state of West Virginia.
Where?
Up at the Sagebrush.
Oh, really?
It's ginormous.
How big is ginormous?
It's big.
Is it like this big?
It's the biggest guitar in West Virginia. It's real big. And maybe we'll be able to get up there and do that. On Lincoln High School, on October 28th.
Yeah.
Guess what's going to happen?
Senior night.
We're going to be there videotaping, so that's going to be a good deal. 29th, at the Ellis, there's a trunk or treat. It's from 4 to 6. I need to go talk to Antoinette about that. So if you want to take the kids...
That's Saturday night.
When is that?
Saturday night?
Saturday.
It's before Halloween?
Yeah.
Saturday.
So that's going to be from 4 to 6 at the Sunset Ellis. It's a trunk or treat. We'll give you more details as that comes along. On Sunday, now this is where the debate comes along, is that Sunday we normally have the social hour and the podcast. However, on the 31st, which is the next day, which is Halloween, we're going to have our outdoor broadcast during Halloween.
Right, so bring your little kids around, all the little moms and dads.
So the question is, do we have the podcast and the social hour on Sunday and then record again on Monday, or do we just hold things off until Monday and get it all done with one shot?
Oh, so you're saying rather than 2 nights, Sunday and Monday, just do it all?
Just do it one night.
I say we just do it all one night.
Just do it all Mondays.
Oh, yeah.
Bypass on Sundays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do it all
that sounds
one
good. Obviously,
I don't know why not.
Obviously, on the 12th after that, the big Duggar dance. Once again, are we getting close to the names yet? I'm getting excited for this.
I just got a few more to fold up, and I need a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a hat right here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you put your name in, what we did a little while ago, we had a contest. Duggar's having a big dance November 12th. Duggar, once again, 282-4129.
282-4129, yeah.
And they can go ahead and call you anytime?
Yeah. Well, up until 11.
Yeah.
Now, when can they call you for tickets?
Saturday night.
What's that?
When can they call you for tickets?
Up until 11.
Oh, okay. That was a joke there I was throwing in there.
That was a bad joke.
All right, Chuck, are you ready?
All right. We might as well let Duggar pick it. Now,
Let's go ahead and pick it.
Here's what we want to do. Do you have everything? First of all, what this is just a little while ago,
Okay.
we gave away a pair of tickets.
The first name is the person that made the post. The second name is the person that they tagged.
Okay. First name.
Joyce.
Joyce
Maxwell.
Imagine that. What's the name?
Joyce Maxwell.
No, Joyce Covers.
She tagged Carissa.
Oh, I see. All right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what?
So Joyce and Carissa, they both win.
Well, Joyce actually won the tickets, and she tagged Carissa.
Uh-huh.
Unless she wants to give them to Carissa, or she can take Carissa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
There you
absolutely.
go.
You know
just
what?
call Duggar and let him know how you want to do it.
Yeah, actually, let's call her up right now. What? Let's just call Joyce right now.
Joyce?
Yeah, you got to do it through Facebook Messenger probably, and don't look at anything sensitive in there. Joyce, we're getting ready to call you, so be prepared for that. Be prepared. Once again, Joyce Maxwell, she won a pair of tickets to go to the Duggar Dance, and by winning those tickets, she's in like Flynn, and at the same time, she has a chance to win an overnight stay at the Comfort Suites, and also breakfast at the IHOP the next morning, which is going to be stellar. Can you get her in there?
Hold on, let me search for her.
Can you just write a new message or something? I don't know how that works. We're going to try to call her over Facebook Messenger to let her know. Maybe we should. Okay, that's Joyce. We're going to see if we can get Joyce. Let's see. Let's see. We're calling Joyce Maxwell.
Neat little ring you got there.
Hello?
Joyce?
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah. Joyce already knows, man. Joyce got past that 7-second delay, and you're a winner on Rogan Radio.
Hey, Joyce, guess what? Guess where you're going November 12th?
I am so excited. The Hot Mess Express will be there.
The Hot Mess Express.
That is fantastic. All right, do you have? I mean, tell me about it. I mean, were you going to go anyway?
Yes, of course.
Oh, well, you know what? Now you got free tickets.
Well,
yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello, Joyce. How are you?
I'm great, Duggar. How are you?
Not too bad. Now you were actually going to go even before you won the tickets, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I just want to compliment you for being a young lady of extreme high standards and fine taste.
Yeah.
Hey,
when
Joyce.
you look up my name in the dictionary, that's exactly what it says, honey.
Well, I'll tell you, Joyce, I want you to make sure you bring all your friends because we're going to be down there partying down. We're going to have a cash bar, so you don't even have to go outside to sneak a drink at this one. And it's going to be a great time. So bring all those people that used to go to the Duggar dances back in the 80s and 90s. I want to see them there. We're going to have Rogan Radio there. It's going to be a great night. So make sure you and your friends are there. And congratulations. I know you're going to be there.
All righty. I'm looking so forward to it.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
congratulations.
And make sure you wear that Rogan Radio T-shirt,
Alrighty.
Joyce.
I will. Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks
At least for a little bit.
Yeah.
I will not say how long it'll stay on.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing tequila.
All right, Joyce. Thanks for playing.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Good
we'll
job.
see you there. Bye-bye. That's Joyce Maxwell, and that's what a cool chick that is right there. You know what? To put up with our shenanigans. But anyway, she just won a pair of tickets to go to the Duggar Dance once again, November 12th, up at the Comfort Suites in Bridgeport, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast.
It was just that easy.
Now, Duggar, last week after the podcast, we went down to a place called Flinderation. It's a haunted tunnel. Okay. And we were all down there, and somehow I haven't got to go through all the footage yet. But I think, or do you believe in ghosts by chance, or spirits and all that afterlife stuff?
Well, it makes you. I got to say that it does make one think a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I'm not. I don't know. But,
you're a skeptic. No, you're not completely sold.
Well, I mean, it's like your imagination. Is it your imagination or is it not? You know, but man, when you get into a situation like that, when you're in that dark tunnel and you hear, I mean, it's just your imagination runs wild and your senses. It was a good time we had last week. So we're trying to get that video together.
Good.
And we did find out that there are ghosts living in Todd's ass because all they did was boo all night.
Yeah.
You know, it's great to have a podcast, and Todd's still in the knock fart jokes, and it's like
it was funny, man. I couldn't help it. It was better out than in, man. So
that's what the doctor tells you.
Yes,
that's what the doctor tells you.
Better out than in.
Once again, congratulations to Joyce Maxwell. I want to say hello to Erica Pasco, Andy Williams, Bobette Flying Saucer. You know what? Every now and then we get to Bobette Flying Saucer. We're going to try to get her up there at the Duggar Dance. And I know Cassie. Is Cassie on here? Ladies, is Cassie?
Yeah, we saw Cassie on here earlier. She said hi to Jimmy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she even nominated somebody.
Oh, Erica, probably.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Roseanne Wetzel's on here.
Roseanne. She's down there.
Roxanne.
I know, but it's Roseanne.
Sounds good.
It still works.
Roseanne's hotter than Mexican mustard, and she'll burn your tongue like a habanero.
Ding, 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 ding.
See, that's how I talk. Sweet.
Guess who else is tuned in tonight?
Who's that?
Marlena, down in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep. She used to be friends with one of my daughters. They're still friends. Except now my daughter's in Colorado and she's in North Carolina. She used to get so mad at me when she was little. I used to call her Marlena all the time.
Marlena?
And it's Marlena.
Right.
But you were doing that on purpose.
No, maybe.
Yeah. It's always fun.
I used to have those kids going crazy when they were younger.
Oh,
you know?
I bet you. How was it? How do you think it was for the? How old were the kids when you were like in like the heyday of the Duggar?
My kids?
Yeah.
Well, they were, they were like 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Right. Did they ever go to any?
They were too young.
Right. And then by the time it started to whenever. Okay.
They were like I think the oldest might have been the oldest ones were they were all young. They were all pretty young. Now they've got kids of their own.
How about that?
She logged in.
That is awesome.
Cassidy Davis.
Betty Davis. She's on
Betty
here.
Davis logged in.
Well, Betty Davis.
I just like her name.
Listen,
she's got
Betty Davis.
Betty Davis eyes. That's right.
Let me tell you something about Betty Davis. That's Betty Post, and she was going to come over at the house on Tuesday for Derek's thing, but she has some kind of something with her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what?
Sporting event, probably.
I would say that we give what we like to do. We did it once to Betsy.
Oh no!
We did it once to Betsy in Japanese. That we do it this time.
To Betty Davis.
Hey, Betty, let me tell you something. You have eyes. You walk around. You strut that long hair and that little ponytail coming out your hat. And let me tell you something. You want a post? I'll give you a post. 2x4, 4x8, 16x16.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy, come on. I'm counting on you, Jimmy. I'm counting on you, Jimmy.
Just waiting to pull one out
that
of here.
music's still playing, baby. Here
still got extra wood.
Yeah.
There's a reason they call it the post office. It's because every single post works at the post office, hence the post office. Post. Carry in Stonewood on City 28. I can tell you this right now, Betty.
You're not a 28. No, you're a 48.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
28, 48,
I don't know.
29. Whatever the hell that means. Baby got back.
Starting to get cold outside.
I know it's coming. Get your train of thought. Get your train of thought because I know this is going to make me
Every time
pee
you
myself.
put your hands around the mic, Jimmy, I know it's going to be good. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Knock it out.
I can't say that one on there.
No,
you can. Do it.
It's for
Do
Betty.
it.
Do
Hey,
it for
little
Betty.
girl, you want a piece of candy?
Do it, Jimmy.
Don't be scared, Jimmy.
Do it for Betty.
You wish you did.
Betty Davis eyes.
Betty's waiting. She says, Jimmy. Here it comes.
Really cold outside, so Chuck's got some thighs you can use for earmuffs.
You know what? Not only does Jimmy say it sexy, but he puts that sexy little. His head starts moving around a little bit, and he starts making love to the microphone.
Wow.
Make love to the microphone. You gotta hold it. You gotta cop it like underneath.
And you know what? You kind of look like, I didn't know if you looked like Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles. You're like, I tell you, Betty, Chuck has some thighs that you can use for earworm or whatever the heck. It's like, oh my goodness.
Earmuffs. Close
Hey,
enough.
but here's the weird thing. I have some thighs that she can use as earmuffs.
That's what you said.
I like it. Whatever.
Oh, when you think about it a while, you'll get it.
Don't worry, it'll come to you, Chuck.
Hey, look, Sexy Bitches is on there. She's
Sexy bitches.
Hey, you know what? That's how I learned English, you know what I mean? So that helps me out too.
What, talk sexual?
No, anything. anything funny, anything silly.
Oh. Well, Duggar, we have somebody up in Pittsburgh called Sexy Bitches.
Yeah.
That's all. End of story.
I got to say one thing. I'm sitting here listening to you guys with all this sexy talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm in a room with a bunch of damn Donald Trumps here.
Come on.
I'll tell you what, I'd grab her right by the cat. See how I censored that right there?
Yeah.
Todd's actually our Hillary. He's the one with the biggest dong in the room.
Well, thank you. Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
I wouldn't say that.
Thanks, I think.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much.
I don't know if I'll take that as a good choice of words with that.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I concur.
I like that.
You're welcome.
Once
You're
again, we
welcome.
want to remind you that the Big Duggar Dance, Duggar's in the studio tonight, and we're talking about the big dance happening on November 12th up at the Comfort Suites. You can go ahead and get your reserve tickets if you so choose at 304-282-4129. That'll give you right in touch with Duggar Music. Do a search on the Facebook for Duggar Music. Go ahead and like that. And what's really cool about this entire thing, there's videos up in the, just like last time. With every single dance, there's videos that lead up to the dance. And normally, Duggar, you have a pretty nice prize package where it's an overnight stay and breakfast or dinner or something like that. And all they have to do is just watch it and like and share. It's pretty easy.
Well, if they share all of the posts that we put on, every time they do, they'll become eligible to win that overnight stay for two and the breakfast at IHOP the next morning.
Yeah.
So keep sharing it, keep getting the word out there, and I want to see another. We've been getting great crowds with these things. That's why we're continually, as long as they want them and they want to keep coming, we'll keep doing them.
Oh, and they're just an absolute blast. I mean, it was just like what was really cool about this last one we had up at the Best Western is the fact of it was like everything that we couldn't do when we were going to the Duggar dances in high school.
You made up for it.
Oh, we absolutely did. And everybody had a good time. We just had a good time. It was just an absolute blast. It was an absolute blast. And then this time we'll have a courtesy room.
Sure, you did have one.
Oh my!
The best part about that is when you and I got off work early and we took a shower together. Remember, right before the dance.
Oh no, we absolutely did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There was a moment.
I'm not lying about that either. Yeah.
No, it's absolutely true. There was a moment in time, and this is no joke. There was a moment in time. It was just a matter of probably hours that we were both naked in the room at the same time. Now, Todd was in the bathroom.
I'm surprised you even made it to the dance.
So wait a minute.
So we had the way you're talking about.
We had to get what I mean? We had to get loosened up a little bit.
Okay, look. So wait a minute. I understand. I don't doubt that you guys were naked and in the shower and everything together, but. Todd, that was the best part of the night?
It was.
That was the warm-up, right?
That was the best part of the night.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm damn glad I'm sitting over here.
You're absolutely invited to come a little early.
I ask you if you trade me places.
I'll tell you what. Hey, can you pass me one of those microphones? I'm just joking. By the way, that was a joke because I was anyway. So now let me tell you. Now, Duggar, this is what happened after the dance. The next morning, it was Mother's Day. And so I wake up, get everything ready, and I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I have everything packed up. Most of it was packed up from the night before because we had that hospitality room with the we did that broadcast and things. And Todd was already gone. And Todd was out with breakfast with the family actually.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm looking around the room and I can't remember shit. I don't remember how I got in there. I don't remember where. I don't even remember what room I'm in, to be quite honest with you, because I had those peaches out there. That's where the secret society comes involved. Because Mark Coffey said, "Do not eat those peaches." Somehow for some reason we did, and we just blacked out. So anyway, I had to call Todd up because I could not find my car keys. I looked all over the place. Could not find my car keys. And I'm thinking, listen, it's Mother's Day. They're waiting for me in Shinston. I don't have keys to get home. I'm in deep shit right here, right? Uh-huh. So I called Todd up. I basically interrupt your morning, and I'm like, hey, man, where are the car keys? Where's my car keys? And you remember?
No, I don't.
Well, I put them in a hiding spot. So
I do remember. Yeah, absolutely, because you said you were going to put these in this spot. Don't let me forget them. Or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like in one of the cabinets.
And you let them forget them.
One of the drawers. One of the drawers in the place. I would have never found them things. And I'm surprised you actually rememred that. So I got my car keys and I split.
I brought that caulking gun too.
That's all fine.
I remember a lot from that night because you were telling me about it.
I didn't say anything about it. I don't kiss and tell Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I mean,
Jimmy actually saved somebody's life that night, Duggar, up at the.
He some older gentleman.
Honest to God, we thought he was dead. That guy fell like a bag of bricks, and I'm telling you what.
He hit you heard that thump. It's like,
man. Let me tell you something.
And then Chuck and I just looking at each other, and all of a sudden Jimmy takes off. Saved the day, and you did. You picked that old man up and helped him in his room.
It was the most bizarre thing because, honest to God, we were just walking down the hallway, and we were kind of feeling tipsy a little bit ourselves. And this dude, he just dropped, and it just looked like something. It was almost like something you'd see in a movie.
Heart attack or something.
Like he just, I mean, it was like one of those sniper shots, and he just like, boom,
plonk.
And Todd and I looked at each other and went, "Oh my God, that guy just died right in front of us." And Jimmy went over there and he started doing all this, the mine safety kind of crap that he does. Pulled him up, put him in the room. He got some more Jack Daniels in his system. He was from New Jersey. He was all right.
Yeah, the funniest is we're going over. I think it's really serious. And come on, an old guy drops like that. You're thinking, man, he had at least broke a bone or break something, And he's like, "It's all right. I'm okay." I think he was just drinking or something.
Oh, a little bit.
I think he was drinking a lot.
Now, here's a question I have. Speaking of, and let me ask you a question. Have you ever went into the self-checkout lines at places?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever got behind somebody, say, in that 80s to 90s, and they just put their hands up and they just freeze and they just act
calm?
It's like they see that the line's open. They see that no one's actually on the machine, but they get on the machine and they don't understand the machine, so they just stop.
Yeah.
They just stop, right? And I'm sitting here waiting. I've got like 3 things. But here's the question I have for you, actually, because I had this happen the other day in Kroger, and I've seen this at casinos. At Kroger's, you could have somebody 90 years old with a bag full of stuff go through the self-checkout aisle and have no clue what the hell's going on and just stand there like this is something.
Like a calf looking at a new gate.
This is not a rotary phone, and they don't know what it is.
A rotary phone.
Yeah. But you take that same person and you stick them in a casino and you put one of them little cards around their necks, buddy, I tell you what, they know exactly how all of them damn buttons work.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the thing I don't understand. How can, because they go in there and they'll just sit and they'll blow $5 at a time. It amazes me. And I love going to casinos. I love playing the slots and things
never
like that.
Never been to a casino.
What?
Never.
That's what makes a difference.
I've walked through one.
Really? Never.
Did you say you love playing the
slots? I walked through
slots.
slots.
I love slots.
Not sluts. Slots. Yeah. I've never been to a casino. We need to go one up there in Washington, PA.
I've hung out and walked through about 5 of them, but I've never gambled while I was there.
Doug, do you ever do any of that? Do you ever get into the slot machines or anything?
Oh, yeah, many times. In fact, up in the Poconos, they've got a casino, although I haven't been there lately, but there's a casino in the Poconos. There's one, there's some right outside of Wheeling, over on Wheeling Island.
Right.
And then, of course, you've got the ones down in Atlantic City. But, I used to frequent quite a few of them.
And for whatever, I don't have the balls. I don't have the
balls.
Well, I don't have the confidence to play table games because I don't understand. I mean, it's one thing to play blackjack, but it's another thing to play blackjack on a table in a casino because those guys know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm kind of intimidated by that. But slot machines, Lobster Mania. Lobster Mania is my favorite. I love Lobster Mania.
I love lobster too, dude.
I do too.
Snow crab in Alaska, and king crab.
I like Lobster Mania with the butter, with the garlic butter.
Yeah, absolutely. I like going to Red Lobster myself.
I hate Red Lobster.
Well, I hate
that
it with garlic bread.
I hate Red Lobster. I've eaten fresh. Yeah,
I like fettuccine shrimp.
Okay, you guys want to go ahead and you want to talk about this? Are they paying for a spot? Because if they're not, you need to shut up.
Sorry, I just like seafood, Chuck.
Well, then why are you talking about Red Lobster?
Well, it's like the fast food for Red Lobster.
That's just a high
seafood.
Listen, let me tell you something. Red Lobster, no offense, that's a high class Long John Silver's right there.
Yeah, it is. But
after living on the Bay,
and I like Long John Silver's. Don't get me wrong, I like it.
I love Long John Silver's.
I remember after living in the Bay and having all that, and my mom wanted to go to Red Lobster, and I took her, and I was like,
"This ain't seafood."
Terrible. I was like, "It doesn't taste. It's terrible."
Mm-hmm. Duggar, what's your favorite kind of food to eat? If you want to pick something, a hamburger, steak, seafood, Chinese food, what would it be?
Well, probably seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah, I've been staying away from the hamburgers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
for the last year.
Crabs or lobster? Would you say?
I would say probably.
Chuck's got crabs.
Well, I like either one. Lobster probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I love lobster, but I can only eat it maybe once or twice a year because I love it when I eat it, but I couldn't eat it all the time. It's just
you like crabs?
Oh, listen, let me tell you something. I love long-legged crabs.
What? Well, if you go to Baltimore, have you ever been to Baltimore?
Oh yeah,
they've got real good crabs. But now you don't have to travel that far. I can send you to some clubs around here. You can pick up crabs. For that.
Yeah, but you know what? When it comes to seafood,
save that long drive.
Yeah, but it tastes better just to eat the fresh seafood off the sea right away. where you can get.
Now, let me ask you this, Bruce. But now, would you rather have something, if it's talking about seafood, because, Japan is more, seafood, or, living off the sea more than they are like cows and things like that.
Yeah.
In Japan, are you more interested in something fried or baked, or would you rather have something just like a sushi, something raw?
Something more fresh and a balanced meal. A little bit of vegetable, a little bit of soup, a little bit of fish. Yeah.
Now, how would you like your fish though? Would you like it actually fresh? Or baked or?
I can take a bake or fry. Not so much fried, but it's like a baked. Yeah.
Or raw, right? Sushi.
Yeah, sushi's good.
Right.
I've never had sushi either.
Sushi and sake.
Yep.
Sushi and
yep,
sake.
Those are good combos.
We need to go sometime. We need to go.
A table for two, please. That's what that said.
Oh, very nice. We need to go somewhere where we can get some good, not convenience store, some good sushi.
There's a restaurant in Morgantown.
I'll go with you, but I won't have the sushi. I'll just
What?
have the sake.
No. We have to eat it together.
There's a good restaurant in Morgantown.
It's good. It's fresh stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not bad. I can complain for getting sushi around this mountain area anyway.
Darren, let's make them dance. Let's make them dance, Darren.
Make them dance. What, you guys don't like Exxon sushi?
I do not like Marathon sushi.
No, Kroger is
Make
good.
them dance.
British Petroleum does not make good sushi.
Well, they ruined sushi down there in the Gulf of
Oil.
Mexico. Once again, we're playing the game here that we like to do. It's called Make 'em Dance. That means if you're new to the show, you get those little emoji things on your phone and you just make them things fly up all of them. Just make them fly.
They're flying, Chuck. I'm looking at them right now.
Actually, I'll tell you what. There's another little thing we like to do tonight. While we're doing this same song, Darren, it's probably under the... There you go. That's a good one right there. Yeah. This is going to happen on... This will happen on, the beatboxer. Come in, knock it out. Hello. This is going to happen on Tuesday. We're going to have Derek McIntyre in the studio. It's going to start around 8 o'clock. Now, Derek is running for the House of Delegates, 48th District. And what we feel important here on the show is that you understand who Derek is. We're going to introduce you. We're going to grill Derek with questions. We want you to participate with your questions and phone calls and things like that to kind of get a better understanding.
Yeah, and listen, understand you are more than welcome to come.
Absolutely.
Right, to Castle Rogan Lumber
You can stand right there and actually ask a question. And it's important. if you have a legislator, somebody that you're an elected official going to make rules for you, it's probably pretty important to ask them questions on, So,
on any topic. And you know what? If you can't be here, all you got to do is call the Rogan Radio hotline.
Send a comment.
Bang, we'll pop you right in. Yeah, you can comment right there online, and Derek will answer all of your questions.
Absolutely. Once again, we have Duggar in the studio. Big dance coming up on November 12th. It's going to be at the Comfort Suites. You can go ahead and get your reserve tickets at 304-282-4129. The Rogan Radio crew will be there. I know Joyce Maxwell is definitely going to be there now. Becky Wade Boyle is going to be there. Becky Wade's going to be there. Yeah, Diamond's going to be there.
Everybody be there.
It's going to be a party, buddy. Yeah. It is going to be an absolute
I had a great
party.
Time. I had a great time.
Oh, well, of course you did.
I bet you did. Look, I look at that picture.
Oh, you don't have to say that.
That is.
I had a good time though.
Was that your first Duggar dance?
Yeah.
It was the very first one.
I've heard it when I was in college, but
you should have come over.
Yeah.
When you were in college, you should have come.
I didn't have I didn't have a car back then. So.
Did you ever do anything down in Salem?
Oh yeah.
Brian Morton's showing some love. I seen
Brian Morton's
little head
What's
pop
up,
up
Brian
on an
Morton?
emoji.
We need to get a hold of. Hey,
Brian. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that Brian went with us on that Flint Arresting tunnel hunt.
Flint Arresting, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this
past week.
Yeah. He got lost.
I think we.
By the way, Brian Morton, you still have one of my flashlights.
Hey,
unless you put it back in my bag.
Yeah, Brian.
We know where you live.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
we like Brian.
In fact, you asked me if I was ever in Salem. We even did a show in Harrisville. That's
really that's Brian's hometown.
That's Brian's. In fact,
hometown.
He was responsible for getting us up there to do the show. This was April, maybe April of last year.
Right. Well, no kidding.
Yeah.
So hey, when we
Brian said yes, I have it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. When are we gonna go to that one house you were showing pictures?
Okay,
of
well
that
that's the whole
house?
thing. We have a house, and that's what I was going to when Brian popped on here. Brian, we have a house that is legitimately the owners think is haunted. I think it's haunted. Todd and Jeremy, not so much.
A little skeptical.
Yeah, a little skeptical.
That's a pretty good phone.
I think so too.
Listen, go watch Lights Out, and you'll think that's.
Anyway, Brian Morton, we have you and Bird get ready because we have a house that we feel is it might be the real deal. It might be the real deal, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out, but we'll let you know about that. And also, we need to get hold of.
Are you okay over there, Director?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just coughing up a lung.
Sorry about that.
That blood will come out of the carpet.
Yeah.
I looked over at Darren and I was like, oh my God, are you going to die on me too? But we also have this thing with the overnight stay in Weston.
Yeah, I sent them a Facebook message, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I give them. I sent them all of our credentials, and I told them who we were. I'm just waiting on them to get back with me. I did
fantastic.
A private message on their page.
Okay, because Chad and I were talking about that. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Parachute Pants Night, November 12th.
Yeah, parachute pants. That.
Who's the
David D?
David D?
Oh, I don't think I even own
parachute
pants.
Oh, the parachute pants, boy.
Remember?
That's what they used to call me in high school. Hammer.
Yeah, I bet. Probably hammered, not hammered.
But once again, we're going to be up at Lincoln High School October 28th. We're going to do a filming for the band up there again like we did last year. And that turned out we had a real good time with that. And then on the 29th, the next day, will be the trunk or treat over at the Ellis from 4 to 6. So it's a safe venue. It's at the Sunset Ellis Drive-In. We'll give you more details about that. Halloween this year is going to be literally on the 30th. I know Brian Morton hates that word literally, but literally it's going to be on the 31st. It's going to actually be on Halloween. Most of the time they kind of play it. Most of the time they play that on a weekday or a weekend, but tonight or this year it's actually going to be on a Monday, and we'll have our live broadcast out of here. I think it starts around 5:30 to 7 here, so we'll be out of here relatively early. And once again, the big news is that the Duggar Dance is going to be November 12th, and we can't stress this enough because if you missed it last time, and that was in May, right, Duggar?
Yeah.
And if you missed it last time, once again, I can't stress enough how much of a good time that was. I mean, it was an absolute blast.
You had a good time, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I most
I was keeping an eye on
did.
old Chuck out there on the dance floor, and as I said, you were quite the ladies'
Well, the
man.
time he was out there on the dance floor, he had a good time.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, there is some video. There is some video that was caught, and I didn't know, and it's floating around the post office, and it's.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not very big. It's not. Listen, I didn't. Hey, listen. Did I do anything? Was I doing anything? I was not doing anything in that except dancing.
Yeah, right.
That's true. I wasn't.
I think I
seen
seen that video.
What were you doing when you weren't there dancing?
No, the whole thing was it was out on the dance floor.
No, but I mean.
I was shaking hands and kissing babies.
No, okay.
I was shaking hands and making babies.
Spreading Rogan Radio love.
Get out of here, you sick ass. But that's what we want to remind you of. Once again, we want to thank Duggar for coming in the studio. Once again, you need to get those tickets. It's 304-282-4129. Don't get left out. $10 in advance, $15 the day of. If you just walk up to the Comfort Suites up there, right on Charles Point. Do they call that Charles Point, or is that like White Oak or something?
I always thought it was Charles Point.
Yeah, okay, right up by the new UHC and all that.
That's what they call
it. Yeah. Did Angela really get on here? Is Angela on here? Can anybody see Angela? Is Angela on here?
I don't know. She's not my friend.
Oh, okay. I was just going to give her some heck. I just wanted to say hello.
So what day is Trunk or Treat? Is Saturday, right?
The 29th of November, October.
We have it in the book. By the way, we have a new book.
Saturday before Halloween.
Correct.
Chad actually has a new book that we're going to put all this stuff in because you know how we are with dates, and it's going to be marvelous. Chad's the event coordinator.
We just talked about that the other day.
I know. I absolutely know, and it's great. And then Bruce
Chad looks very excited about his new title as Rogan Radio event organizer.
Chad walked up with 24 hot dogs and a couple things of fries. Actually, a lot of things. Hey, 8 packs of fries?
Yeah. I may as well just say I got the hot dogs from T&L. They had this little special going on, 4 small fries for $4. And I started doing a quick head count. So I went ahead and got 8 small fries.
Hey, thank you.
And there's way more than what
there's still a lot of hot dogs out there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and they're good, too. And Chad walked up and he goes, listen, we have something cool, too, by the way. I got this new event planner with days and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, Ryan, I said, that's great. I said, why don't you go ahead and start writing shit in it? You're the new event.
By the way, he can bust on you all he wants, but we really need it. Because we talk about all this stuff and we're like, hey, Chuck, come on, when are we doing this? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm behind today, guys. We'll do the.
And
it's like next year we're doing things from last year.
Now, listen, what we have to do next week or sometime in this week is do the pumpkin carving with Bruce. We have a new segment coming up in conjunction with the Designers Garden Center in Bridgeport. We'll get our pumpkins down there, and then Bruce is going to chop the shit out of them and make jack-o'-lanterns out of them with a samurai sword. And it's going to be a great time.
It absolutely is.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it's been an hour already.
All right.
Duggar, I don't know how the time just flies.
Hey, when you're having fun, it flies, right?
I guess. And we never saw James, never saw Mark Coffey. Maybe I don't know what they're doing.
Probably out back making love.
They're probably making the moonshine with the recipes they've been talking. Let's just try this out.
That could be. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and get your Duggar tickets. 304-282-4129, November 12th at the Comfort Suites. Don't miss it. Be with us. It's going to be a 80s and 90s dance just like the old days, and it's going to be cool. Cash bar 21 and over. On behalf of Darren, who's suffering from a yeast infection in his nose, Chad Puccio, the Duggar, Brucey, straight from Japan, Jimmy from the coal mine, Todd Beck, and myself. You've been listening to Rogan Radio.
Thank you for listening.
See you later.
Good night.
Well, I believe it'd be surprised to see you. Brother, you've been blind. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Now let me spend a day throwing stones at one another. Cause I don't think I'm gonna wear my hair, bro, the same way you do. Oh, well, I may be just common people, but I'm your brother. And when you strike out to try to hurt me, it's a hurting you. Lord have mercy. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, baby. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah. Well, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah. Now there are people on the reservations and they're out in the ghettos. And brother, there, before the grace of God, I go you and I. Now if I